Although the internet feels like one big network, the reality is far more interesting. It's built on politics, global agreements, and a lot of cooperation behind the scenes. Hi, I'm Charles from Nlink with another quick bite to help you digitally improve your business. The internet is a collection of tens of thousands of networks, known as autonomous systems, which includes broadband and telecoms providers, mobile operators, cloud services, content delivery networks, search engines, and more. Each member of the group has a unique identifier called an autonomous system number, which tells the rest of the internet who they are and how to route traffic to them. Although you'll probably recognise some of these names, the largest networks that provide key infrastructure you may not have heard of at all. In theory, anyone can run an autonomous system, but the requirements are far too high for most organisations, so instead they rely on an established ISP. The largest of these networks, with their vast fibre routes and undersea cables, form what we often think of as the backbone of the modern internet. These are known as Tier 1 networks because they don't pay anyone else for connectivity. In order to reach the whole world, every Tier 1 interconnects with every other Tier 1 through settlement-free interconnection, known as peering for short. Tier 2 networks also connect with each other through mutually agreed peering. But to reach the rest of the world, Tier 2s also buy connectivity, known as IP transit, from at least one carrier, often several for resilience, and possibly a blend of Tier 1 and Tier 2. And finally, there are Tier 3 networks. These do not peer with anyone else, but only buy IP transit to access the internet, sometimes using multiple providers for resilience. Connecting to a single Tier 1 is risky, as the big networks don't always get along. Sometimes two Tier 1s fall out, whether that be over traffic imbalance, money, or policy, and they can de-peer. When this happens, any customers of one Tier 1, including their downstream customers and end users, won't be able to reach anything on the other Tier 1 network unless they have alternative transit arrangements. Here, this customer has chosen to use a Tier 2 provider, which therefore has a combination of both peering and transit. This gives it more routing options than the others, lower latencies, improves resilience, and leaves it unaffected by any Tier 1 de-peering. That's what we do at Nlink by using a carefully selected blend of the most highly connected global carriers as well as local peering. So whilst the tier classification is often quoted, it implies a hierarchy that doesn't really exist anymore and is even less useful. In the end, quality interconnection matters far more than an outdated label. If you'd like to know more about our internet access services, including full fibre business broadband, leased lines, and data centre IP transit, visit nlink.co.uk. And remember,